Let's talk about the new Divination Collection from Blend Money Cosmetics. It is always a great day when there is a new collection from Blend Money, and especially when it's a collaboration. And this collaboration is with Robert Welsh. I love his channel. Robert is so knowledgeable and he is so good at explaining everything. And I will of course put his channel as well as his announcement video down in the description box. Definitely highly recommend you check it out so you get an idea on some of the kind of lore behind this entire collection. And big congratulations on this collaboration. Let's get into the different products that are in this collection. So of course, first and foremost, we have the Divination eyeshadow palette. Love the packaging, like just in general the vibes of this collection are immaculate, so good. There's also lashes that are stackable. There's like a half lash and a full lash, and then there's two gloss bombs, which again the packaging matches everything else. So here's what the inside color story looks like. We have some grungy tones, we have some pastels, we have some deepening up mattes, we have some dark mattes, we also have some topper like shadows. And I say this in every Blend Money video, but I do really love me some columns and rows of colors. So I love the way this is organized. I just think it makes it really easy to use, and you could use these by rows to create some monochromatic looks. I also love that there's neutrals in here, not just the shimmer shadows but the mattes as well. And then there's two gloss bombs, Betrayal and Good Fortune. I do have Betrayal with me. I think they accidentally sent me two of Betrayal, and it is what I have on my lips right now. I do have it over like a super cool tone lipstick from Melt Cosmetics, and I love the way it's making my lips look. Like there's not a line in sight. It's completely just blurred out my lip lines. Really enjoying it. I also love the applicator on this. It is a like silicone spatula kind of applicator, and I really love these. These are really great for this kind of formula. So far it feels really hydrating, and the gloss bombs are $15 each. The palette is $48 and the lashes are $12 each, and I did receive all the products in PR, so thank you so much for sending it over to me. And I do have an affiliate code which I will put up on the screen in case you're interested. So as always, I'm going to show you detailed swatches of each of the shimmer shades, and then I'll also be doing some comparison swatches between the different Blend Money palettes only. If there's any particular shimmers you would like to see compared, then let me know in the comments below or send me a DM on Instagram and I will put that up on my IG stories, and I will be showing you these two looks. So let's get right into it. I'm going to be swatching these from left to right, top to bottom. So here is Scry, Superstitious, Vision, and Lucky. Here's what they look like texture wise. Really smooth. I do think these three are more sparkly than this shade. These two shades are a little bit less opaque. These two are going to be great for layering over different mattes. I can see pink flecks throughout Superstitious. I love this shade. Loveline, Oracle, Number 7, and Psychic. Loveline is a beautiful icy blue. It looks a little bit more silvery once it's actually swatched out. Oracle, I believe, is a multi-chrome. It has a little bit of like a almost grayish base to it. It's not fully opaque, more topper-like. Number 7 is an iridescent, and Psychic is a beautiful purple. Oracle shifts to purple, really beautiful, super vibrant, punchy shade. 7 is definitely the least sparkliest, I would say, in generally the entire palette, more sheen-like. And the last 4 shades are Rune, Paul, Crystal, and Hermit. Absolutely love Rune and Paul. They have different flecks throughout them. And especially Rune and Crystal, it has a little bit more of a PC kind of texture that I just love. But look at this. Oh my goodness. Looks like it should be a $20 eyeshadow. Paul is super pigmented, very dimensional. Crystal, love this topper shade, inner corner highlight, really beautiful. And Hermit, which has silver flecks throughout it. These shimmers are so beautiful. And I just love how smooth they are. None of them feel squishy in the pan. They just feel really smooth. Here's a close-up of Rune and Paul. I mean, just look at that beauty. I'm gonna need more shades like this from Blend Money. Starting off the look with 13 on the outer corner. And I'm just first laying it down. Wiped off the brush and taking Money and blending it into that. And then out here. Ooh, that shade is like a neon basically, but it's applying so easily for being almost like a neon. Going back in with a little bit of 13. Pisces, and I'm gonna put that into the crease first. I did wipe off this brush. And then taking Hydromancy right up above that. Next, taking Gemini and putting that on the inner crease. And then taking Affirmation and just blending that above that. A little bit more Gemini in here. Next, I'm putting down just a little bit of the Karla Cosmetics Fix Potion. Taking Lucky and just using it to kind of connect the outer green matte. Then taking Love Line in the center. And number 7 on the inner corner. Look at that, how it transforms over the purple. I'm going to bring it on the inner corner just a little bit as well. Here's the first finished look. On to the second look, I'm taking Aura and I'm going to put that all in the crease first. I really want to use Oracle, however, these neutral shimmers in here are so pretty. So I want to use a neutral. I want to pair it with some more colorful shades. So that really being this one. And I'm just really blowing it and blending it out. Taking 6 Ball and I'm going to put that into the crease. But kind of on the lid. I want to make sure I leave space to blend up. And a little bit underneath my lower lash line. And just a little, kind of pack it on this outer corner. And bring it onto the lid as well. Whipped off the brush and picked up Aura again, and I'm just gonna bring it back in a little bit. In here, and then just on the edges. Picked up Rune with my pinky, and I'm just gonna tap it in. And I definitely think this could be a little bit more opaque if you use a tacky primer underneath it. And then for the inner corner highlight, using Scry. I'm going to bring it underneath my lower lash line just a tad as well. Here's the second finished look. I already have lashes on, but I'm very excited to put these on. They look super fluffy, so I will be using these in future videos. As for the Gloss Bomb, so far very much enjoying it. Feels super comfortable on the lip, and I can already tell that it's not one of those formulas that's just gonna wear away right away. It feels like it's really nicely sitting and melting into my lips. I do want to try it on bare lips because I'm curious to see if you're going to be able to see more of the sparkle. I do feel like the sparkle got a little bit lost since I was wearing lipstick underneath, and it's probably because it just mixed together. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palette. Obviously, I haven't used half of the shades in here. I've used a little less than half, so this is very much a first impressions. That being said, I am very familiar with Blend Bunny Cosmetics, using their eyeshadows since the very first palette, the Blends palette, and I'm always excited to see a new launch from them. And as a graphic designer, I love me options for colors. I've said this in previous videos, but I would love to have a Pantone book, but in eyeshadow Blend Bunny formula form, because I cannot get enough. Love having all the color, different toned options, and the Blend Bunny matte formula never lets me down. It's somewhat of a rainbow palette, but find that a full rainbow palette, and I also feel like some of the tones in here are very nuanced between the different palettes. Also love seeing that there's a lot more shimmers in here. None of these are overly squishy or emollient. Some of them have a little bit more sparkle than others, and some of them also have different flecks throughout it, such as Paul and Rune, and I did talk about that in the detail swatch portion of the video. So I will keep you updated on if I'm having any creasing issues with the shimmers. I do really love that they're very smooth. I do gravitate towards smoother shimmers in general, so I'm excited to have this palette in my collection. If I was a scented, I would definitely have bought it myself, and a huge congratulations again to Robert and Blame Money Cosmetics for this beautiful collaboration. And let me know in the comments below which look was your favorite, and also if you plan on picking anything up or if you've already picked it up, because it is available. I think I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, if you love tutorials and sparkly shifty eyeshadows, then check out some of my other videos. There's so much sparkly content uploading my channel, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.